The MCP server for CloudConnexa acts like a bridge between CloudConnexa and the Model Context Protocol or MCP ecosystem. In simple terms, it lets CloudConnexa talk to MCP tools in a unified way. In the MCP world, a server provides capabilities, things like data, tools, or context. The CloudConnexa MCP server does exactly that by exposing CloudConnexa's features in an MCP-friendly format. Here's how it works. It connects directly to your CloudConnexa setup where you manage virtual networks, access roles, users, and devices, and then translate CloudConnexa APIs into a language MCP clients can understand. MCP clients such as Fire, Cloud Desktop, Cursor can automatically detect the CloudConnexa MCP servers. Once connected, they can easily access or invoke CloudConnexa resources through standard MCP APIs. No manual setup or extra steps needed. We have step-by-step instructions on our website, so you can visit our website, openvpn.net, click on Resources, go to CloudConnexa Documentation, choose Developers, and you can see a link for CloudConnexa MCP Server Guide. If you click on that, you can see detailed instructions on how to set up your MCP server. The very first thing that you need to look at is the prerequisites. First of all, we need a CloudConnexa account and APIs. Then we need the Docker, and you can visit Docker's website to install the Docker desktop. I have it installed here on my system, and we have to make sure that it's running. And then a supported MCP client. For this demo, I'm going to use the Fire app. As you can see, I have it here. So once we have everything done, then we need to download the repository. We can download it from GitHub. You can see the commands here. So what we're going to do, we're going to copy these commands and paste them in our terminal. So let me go ahead, minimize this window here. And here's my terminal. So go ahead, copy this. And I'm going to paste it here and run it. And here we go. This is done. Now, moving to next step is setting up the MCP server. The first step is generating the API token. I'm going to come back to this in a minute, but first I'm going to move to the step 2, which is build the Docker container. We need to copy this command and then paste it here, and I'm going to run it to build the Docker container. This is going to take a few seconds. And here we go. It's done. So let's go ahead and clear the board. And then step 3 is starting the MCP server. But before we start the MCP server, I'm going to go back to step 1, which is generating the API token in our CloudConnexa. If you click on this link, there is an instruction how to generate your API key. But we just need to access our CloudConnexa portal or admin portal. Let me maximize this. This is my CloudConnexa, expand APIs, and then click on API. This is where we're going to click on Create Credentials. Let's give it a name. I'm just going to call it OpenVPN MCP. And then for the lifetime, you have options. I'm just going to leave it as a default for 6 months. And then if you have any whitelisted IPs, you can add it. Let's click on Create. So we can see we have the client ID and we have the client secret. We need to go back to our instructions. So this is where we're going to start the MCP server, and we're going to need those keys. So let me copy this command, bring up my terminal again, and paste it here. And here we go. There are some agreements that we need to accept. So I'm just going to go through these quickly by accepting each one of them. And here we go. Now it's asking for the public API client ID. So going back to our CloudConnexa admin portal, this is the ID. I'm going to copy that and paste it here and hit enter. Now it's asking for the API client secret. So let's go back to the admin portal and copy that and paste it here and hit enter. Now it's asking for the preferred MCP transport. I'm just going to use the default. So just hit enter here. And then also the MCP port. Again, I'm going to just use the default. Okay. We're done here. Our MCP server is installed and it's running. One last thing on the CloudConnexa admin UI, make sure you go back to API and make sure that this switch is enabled or toggled to enable. Now it's time to integrate with Fire app. If you look at the instruction page, we can see the first step is the adding GPT-5 model to Fire app. I'm going to bypass this section and move to the next one, which is adding the MCP server to Fire app. So let me bring up my Fire app. First, we're going to Tools. Here, even though instruction says local, we need to choose Remote, and we need to type the tool key. As you can see on the instruction page, is OpenVPN MCP, and then name is optional, but it's suggested to give a name. We call it OpenVPN MCP here. And then for URL, we copy this address here. Let me grab this and copy it, and then we're going to go ahead and paste it in the URL field, and then click on Save. Now the last step here is toggle the switch to enable our tool here, and we can see it's running. Now we need to go to Workspace, Providers, and add LLM Provider API key. So let's go to Workspace, Providers, and we're going to choose OpenAI. Here it is, and we need to enter our OpenAI API key that you get it from your OpenAI dashboard. So let me grab that key and paste it here. And here we go. Also, if this you want this to be your default, you can toggle the switch to be your default provider. So I'm just going to toggle it and enable that. So OpenAI, it will be my default. Now we need to go to New Chat and run our discovery prompt. This needs to be done the very first time when you connect. So we're going to copy this and we're going to paste it. We want to make sure that our model is set correctly. And once done, hit enter. And we can see it's asking us to allow executing the tool. So we're going to go ahead, click on allow here. And this is going to take a few seconds, and we should be almost done here. We're done. Now we can start asking questions or getting information as we need it. For example, I'm just going to type, give me a list of users. And here we go. Again, we need to allow this. And here we go, is pulling up all the users here. We can ask other questions. For example, I'm asking what are the location context policies. And again, we need to allow this. And here we go. We can see there is one location context policy available on this platform. So for more information, you can visit our website, openvpn.net, click on resources, and we have tutorials and documentations available.